So, continuing on here with doing a little storm chasing. And it looks like there's, a fair number of people that show up in these systems who are not friendly, who are working them, which is interesting.
Warp drive
Interesting that they are willing to just take the chance. And I think that it'd be pretty easy to like scan sites down and stuff and then wait for people to come in trying to work them. Maybe get some PvP. It's just what it feels like so far. I don't know if that's, let's say truth or not. Found a spot. Go and warp up here.
warp drive active.
See if I can grab this guy. See if I can get through here and grab him. The guy that went through might have been able to grab him. Nope. He's chasing him though. Guy's trying to run the sights out here in a Brutix. For all these others showing up.
Warp drive active.
Right. So, I have a couple people in here, and there's only one site, and it's open. Somebody's in it. See, okay, so now that I've found a spot where I can work, the problem is it's being overmined. Is this recorded? Yes. So, all right, let me look at. See, there's going to be competition. There's only one site in here, and there's several of us. It's because they're wanting to do the sites too. And in null like this, if you're both part of the same alliance and everything, and whoever gets there first just takes it, and you leave them alone. You let them do their thing, so you don't push them out. You don't give them any crap or nothing like you would in high sec. this is the last one here, isn't it? Yeah. It's only this one. This one little thing here. Golly. Like this is all I got. If I want to do it, sit and camp in here, but that's not going to work because there's just too many of us in here and fighting for it, you know, everybody trying to get there first. I mean, maybe tomorrow, if this storm shifts down and there's, you know, like, you know, it all comes down this direction and it's spread out further, then great. But, you know, I think that that's probably not going to be the case. And this is all Northern Coalition up here. Pretty sure all of it is. Yep. So, yeah, this just happens to be the first system that I can. So I have 2 more places I can go look. Hopefully I get lucky. And this is, you know, both a really cool thing that there's renter space and that a lot of it gets blocked off in this fashion,
Drive active.
because then if it comes into your space and you're the renter, you have it to yourself and you can work it, and you can work it very efficiently because nobody else is taking the sites. But the flip side is that a lot of it ends up in the rental space, and you go to, you want to work it, but you can't because you're not allowed to. And that's the Horde way. Just do the scanning part. Well, so exploration part, I still can't do it in the rental systems because it's still their system.
Active.
Element to random places. Yeah. I'm not such a big fan of doing that though. I'd rather work it in my normal territory. And you know, maybe I see if I strike out here, maybe I see if I can put together a good Galante ship for working the sites and have my character who's in Imperium do them.
Warp drive active. active.
A lot going on here. Oh, well, I'm an MJ. No wonder. Yeah, there's always a lot going on in here.
Warp drive active.
There's something going on in this next system too. And no hostiles here anymore.
Warp drive
There
active.
was.
Warp drive active.
Jumps to go to get to the next area that
Warp
has
drive
potential.
active. drive active.
There's just
Warp
a
drive
whole bunch
active.
of not much. You know? Back. Okay. Seeing what this person's about. Right, really?
Warp drive active.
They're the only ones in here whenever it came in, so they're in a prowler, which is a transport ship. I would have a hard time catching a prowler with this.
Warp drive active.
It's gonna be a bust. You can already tell.
Warp drive active.
All the storm stuff, there's going to be an outer passage, which is all renter space.
Warp drive active.
All renter space out here. I'm pretty sure everything that's encapsulated in these few systems here is going to be rental. But I only got a few jumps left. Go out there and look.
Warp drive active.
Okay, well, we are in the storm. These wing storms that are open, it's only 2 friendlies, which means that there's other people in here trying to work them.
Warp drive active.
There's 2 metaliminal storms in here. There's plasma and the winter at the same time. Domino. Echo Chusonic, Merry Christmas to you as well. Now this is interesting. This person is not flashing, which means they are specifically set as neutral as opposed to no standing. So since they're not flashing, I shouldn't attack them unless they attack me. They could be part of a, well, let's look. Could be like Red Frog or something like that. Base colony. I don't know much about them. Look at the area around here. Passage. Hostage. They're all going to be outer passage, I believe. Yep. The best I could do is defend against people coming in, but even at that, I don't know what would happen if, like, and I don't even know if they can do this. Like, if a corp that's renting a system decides that they want to invite some people into their system that do not have standings with us, to work with them somehow. I don't know if they can do that, but I could just see some incident going on where, you know, I go and attack neutrals in one of these systems, or you know, no standings, and then get yelled at because they're actually working with the corp that rents this system. You know, and then you get in trouble.
Warp drive active.
Which I'm pretty good at getting myself into trouble. I've done it many times. Finding new ways to make mistakes, violate the rules. Step into here. Okay. Is gone.
Warp drive active.
This whole trip, I did try to catch one person, but they were landing at a gate, which is like pretty much, unless you have a bubble, pretty much impossible to catch them landing. The only other way to work one of these systems out here would be to get
Warp
permission.
drive active.
And the problem is that typically you ask a local who's living here, they may say yes. But then the CEO or somebody else who's, you know, in charge of stuff be like, why did you say yes? Hell no. You know, yada, yada, yada. So you have to get it from someone in leadership, which can take time. And then by the time you got it, maybe the storm has moved. So, yeah. I've had this problem trying to do these kind of things up here. You know, with this. System. And the metaliminal storm here is different. It's just the plasma. System then. Remove that waypoint. And we head back to the base. And then if... I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to look at fits on like EWB or something like that for the winter stuff.
Warp drive active.
For the Winter Nexus event. Oh goodness. It's got to be a lot of money.
Welcome to the Dragons.
H_D_M_ just followed.
HDM, thank you for the follow. Welcome. What class of ship is this? So this is a Praxis, and it is what, Society of Conscious Thought or something like that. It's a kind of a generic it's a very generic ship, and yeah, Society of Conscious Thought. I don't even know if they're listed on, are they listed on the ship tree? There it is. So, yeah. Now they're known as generic and like low skill can fit into these, and you can fit them many different ways. And so, they're jack of all trades, master of none.
Warp drive active.
And I would say that they excel in like tank. They tend to be more durable. This one is, you know, an interesting fit. It's this is a PvP fit, and it's triple prop. And so 1200 DPS in here. It's 1000 something when I've got the Metaliminal Storm in here, which is affecting this. But it's like 1050 DPS at Mastery 5 on this fit. This fit is on EWB, by the way, exclamation point EWB. And and the hulls tend to be cheaper, so they're easier to get into. And I don't know what the total cost on this was. For a PvP battleship, it's a pretty good cost.
Warp drive active.
300 million. Actually, it's probably around 350. But you know, for the price, it makes it so that, you know, you can go out in PvP, and if you lose it, you don't have to be as scared of losing it that it's going to cost you a whole bunch of money. Shield tank
Welcome
practice
to the
with flux
Dragons.
coils and all new.
Landy San just
deadly.
followed.
Yeah, so there's we're gonna actually look at a couple of fits here with another character of mine to see whether or not I can find some storms. I do want to do the event. It doesn't necessarily matter which character does it. I don't think that there's anything in it that I'm looking at that it's like has to be, you know, with oh, Nyx. Well, I should do it with my Galante character then, huh? Oh, mad. Yeah. A lot of... Oh, Enforcer recon ship. Damn. I would like that skin on this guy. That one's going to be probably pretty easy to achieve. And this guy, I think I could do it on this guy. So I just got to get a chance to get a storm.
Warp drive active.
So we'll end up, I think, switching characters and then figuring out building another ship. The guy doesn't have much resources down there, so I might have to send him some funds from my merchant character. I won't send him any funds from my Horde characters because he's Imperium, and I really kind of keep a separation there. There's a little bit of crossover with my merchant character, but other than that, I'm really working to keep separation.
Warp drive active.
I don't know much about this guy. Interesting. It says this character's been recycled. Not sure what that means. But when I look this character up, it lists recycled. What that means. And there they are in a shuttle. Just jumped through. There's no way I'll catch him, but if I can, I'll shoot him. Does recycle mean deleted? You know what? I don't know. Let me get through this gate. Yeah, he's flying off there. Okay, here. I'll just fly to this gate and then I'll show you here. So here's one of them. And it says there's some action in 2023, and then when I search for their name here, you see these two characters here and it shows recycled. And so I went with the one that had a picture first because I thought, well, maybe that one will be more accurate. And this is also 23, but I don't know why they show up as recycled. I don't know what the terminology there means. The Doomheim character is biomassed. Is Doomheim... Okay. So... if they... I don't know. Read that. Name biomassed characters. Okay. Says if you biomass character, it may... Oh, fuck. Power went out. Let's see, I'm still... Alright. Am I still online? Looks like I am. Right, so my big monitor here shut off. It's on a UPS. Fuck, it's not turning on now. Right, I'm gonna have to use a different UPS for this monitor here. Whoa, why did it... Look at how it messed up all my menus and everything. What the hell? It messed... Right. I don't know what happened there. That is so strange. It changed even the spacing on my menus here. You know, this monitor, it is beautiful. I mean, literally, it is a gorgeous monitor. But at the same time, it has some quirks about it that are not that are not nice. So yeah, it has some issues, which I'm gonna go over in a video with y'all. It just not today. I got to set it all up and have it all ready to do, and I got some really interesting stuff to say about this monitor and about the other big ass monitors that I'm using and stuff. Yeah, anyway, we'll get to that. All right, now back over to this, and I can tell that my UPS failed to hold it up. So this big ass monitor is probably drawing too much power for that UPS. It's a 650 UPS. So I'll have to order another one. All right, so guys, basically, as the title says, if I biomass a character, am I able to reuse the same name on another character? Yes, you can. And yeah, and you can use it again. So very good. Oh, my shopping cart is empty. By the way, yeah, since we're right here, MCT, Omega and MCT, 50% off in the combo here. And it costs a little bit more than just Omega itself, but you're skilling all 3 characters. And even for myself, I am going to be snagging 2 to 4 of these 12 plus 24 for some of my characters. So anyway, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad that with the power going out, that all my UPSs held up everything else, so that's good. So, yeah, it's really good. Okay, now, how many more jumps have I got? I got another 10 jumps. Just dock up
Docking
here.
request accepted.
All right, if you're watching on YouTube, see you in the next episode.